So this is the, you guys have to tune in to figure out what I'm referring to, but this is the finished look. If you guys would like to see how I achieve this hair and this makeup, then stay tuned. In this video, we're not going to do what we did last filming day and not film the makeup because you guys end up requesting it. So I'm going to try to recreate this look. I'm going to put a picture of it on the screen as well. Her name is Bernicia Boateng. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, we're going to try to recreate that makeup look. That ponytail that she has on in there is really nice as well. But that's a look that we're going to be going for. I don't really know if this is really going to be like a talk through rather than just, you know, me fast forwarding through doing my makeup, just in case you guys want to see what I've done, just because, you know, I watch what's trending on my channel and you guys don't really watch my get ready with me videos, not at the moment anyway, but I'm still going to film the look for you guys just in case, you know, someone wants to watch it and just like fast forward through the video. So if you guys would like to see how I try my best to achieve this look, then stay tuned. So I'm not certain if I'm going to put as much fix spray on my face as I normally do, but I really love this look and I'm really trying my best to recreate it. So for blush, I'm going to use my MAC Raisin because it just looks really, I didn't even put on my dry contour, but I don't necessarily know if this look calls for it. I am also going to go in with a little bit of Berry by MAC because it does look like it's a little rosy, but it's not too much. So I'm just going to dab. This is what the berry looks like. Yep, it broke. I don't even know how, when, where. Yeah. So it just needed a little bit more red, but not too much. Just lightly. And again, you guys know I like to do it in like a circular motion. I think that kind of helps to make it look a little bit more natural. Now she doesn't have on, it doesn't look like she has on highlighter. So because I really love this look so much, I may only just use one highlighter. I know, who would have thought, right? But it just looks like, I don't know how to describe it. You guys will see when I'm finished, and obviously on the screen when I put the picture up. It just looks a little bit more, just more muted. And then I am gonna go in with my MAC Dark Deep and just brush off that excess highlight, or setting powder I should say. Hopefully this, because this mineralized powder does have a little shimmer to it, so hopefully this kind of gives me the shimmer that I see on her forehead. And it looks like she does have a little bit of color underneath her waterline. So this is where we're at so far for face. And we're gonna marry everything, because why not? And we're gonna put on some highlighter, and we're gonna go really light with the highlighter because again, I really don't see it that much in this picture, and I really like how soft this look is. It's like a nice, it's a nice soft glam. So we're just gonna, and because I'm wearing a blonde wig, I just don't want to do too much. Maybe I'll put some of this highlight in the middle of my forehead because that's a look that it's kind of giving me. Normally I don't do this, but I really don't want to put on any fix spray on my face because like I said, this look is giving me just a little bit more matte, but like a natural dew. I don't know how to describe it. So we're not going to put on too much highlighter. That's it for highlighter. Who would have thought, right? Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the face. Now the lip, it looks like it's a little bit peachy. Let's see if we can try to recreate this lip. Because what I normally do whenever I put on lipstick is I always just like mix everything in. But in some instances that doesn't always work. So I'm gonna go in with my Dollar Beauty Supply lip liner. Pull her line just a bit. I'm gonna go in with this color by MAC. It's like a chocolatey brown. It's called Antique Velvet, and I'm gonna use this kind of like a lip liner, just because that's the way the look is giving me. So then I'm gonna go in with Mull It Over. It's a Powder Kiss color that I picked up from MAC in their Powder Kiss collection. I'll link the video for it down below where I did swatches on those lipsticks, but looks like there's a little bit more pink or peach in it. I'm gonna go in with Style Surge because it has a little bit of a gloss to it. And I'm gonna take a little bit of my MAC lip glass and apply that just right to the center. I don't want to mix the colors anymore, but this look does have a little bit more of a gloss look to it. I think that's as close as I'm gonna be able to get to this lip color. It's close. One thing that I like that I'm always able to do is try to eyeball like a color, and I usually get it spot on, if not really close to where it looks like it's the same. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in under my waterline and I'm gonna apply the same colors that are on my eye just at the bottom. Now it looks from the picture that just right in the very corner towards the front that there is a little bit of that coppering and then some of that pink. So I'm gonna go in and do that. Then I'm gonna go in with the other color from the Kat Von D palette underneath the rest of my waterline. Now for that, I'm going to use a MAC 219S brush. It's gonna go in right under my waterline. Don't see where there's a liquid line, so I'm just gonna go in and put on some mascara, and then it's just to figure out what lashes I'm gonna wear for this look. So I do one coat on the top, two at the bottom. And the one at the top is really just to get off any excess product that may have fallen out on my lashes. And then for lashes, you guys should not be surprised by this. I'm going to use my Balm Extension lashes because they are bomb. And I'm going to use them in the style Ruby. I just kind of feel like it's the right amount of volume that I feel as though the look calls for. So I'm just gonna go in and apply those now. So this is the finished makeup look. I do still have to style my wig, so we are going to do that next. Stay tuned. Okay, so now it's time for me to do my hair. I have my Freedom Couture wig. I've been in the mood for, I don't want to say for blonde, but obviously, I don't want to say I have an obsession, but what I do is if I'm on Instagram and I see something that I like, I screenshot it. And well, today, I screenshot this look by Le Flux. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna hold it up here to the screen, but I'm also gonna insert a picture on the screen itself. And I was like, how cute is that like top knot bun with those bangs? And I'm like, I have this wig. I do have another wig that it might look better with, but just the way that the Freedom Couture hair flows, I think it's just gonna work out a little bit better, and then I don't have to really like glue this down. So this is the look that I'm gonna be going for today with my hair, so we'll see. Plus, I don't really have to curl this, and I made it so it's glueless. Yep, got my fresh braids. Video on that should have been on my channel already, but okay, I'll get into this makeup look. Thank you, Benicia Boateng. It looks really good. I'm hoping that the blonde doesn't mute the makeup down, because it sometimes does, but like I really love that hairstyle. I mean, I couldn't do it with my Juicy Hair Affair wig, but you guys are probably getting tired of seeing me in it. So I'm like, let me switch it up a little bit and switch up the style, because why not? So we're gonna go in, we're gonna comb this under. I don't even think, ooh, something's caught on a braid. Okay, I don't even think I have like a scrunchie. I want to say I just hate when that happens, but like, I hate when that happens. Like, it's not, I'm sure you guys can see it. it is just washing the makeup out. And I don't like when that happens. Yeah. Like, it looks good. And I really wanted to wear this blonde wig because I haven't worn it in a while, but it's washing me out. Like, you guys will see what I'm talking about. As soon as I take it off and my black hair, the makeup just starts to pop differently. This is why I should have done just like muted makeup, which is what I intended on doing. But then I went through my screenshots and I saw this makeup look and I'm like, oh, gotta have this makeup look. But this hair does not go with it. And I really want that style. When I gotta look in mine, and there is no shaking it. So let me check out some of my other wig options and see. I don't want to say and see what I can do, but yeah, this is just not it for the makeup. And again, as you guys have always heard me say, like, it's a whole look. Everything has to go together, and this doesn't cut it. So I don't want to say unfortunately, because the hair, obviously you guys hear me rant and rave about it, is really good. I just wanted to switch it up for you guys. But in order for the look to be as complete as I want it to be, I have to wear dark hair, because it's just, the makeup just isn't showing up the way I want the makeup to show up, and I'm not gonna settle. So maybe next time I'll do more muted makeup so that I don't have to put on a black wig again. But you guys will see what I'm talking about. Glamorous. Y'all see how that just came together? Do y'all see how that just came together? Like, not in a bad way. No shade to anybody else. Maybe I will style this the way I saw that hair styled. Just so that I'm giving you guys something a little bit different. I'm still not going to glue it on though. This is the reason why I never wanted to dye this hair or bleach it or anything. One, the hair is really, really good. And two, I just feel as though you need to have like your staple wigs, and this for me is a staple wig, where I just wanted to have a long black wig. I'm probably not going to go through and style it exactly as they have it styled, but I am going to do something a little bit different just because it's like, I don't want you guys to get tired of seeing me with the same hairstyle. Almost tempted to put on this wig. This is my Terry Styles wig. I love this wig too, by the way. But this is one that I tinted and the lace is really dark. And then if you guys recall, like that glue that I purchased, how can I put this? They told me to rub the glue out with a toothbrush, and like a dummy, I listened, even though I'm like, that doesn't really make any sense. And it caused my frontal to bald. Very upsetting. I was able to kind of salvage it, but I lost like a little bit of lace in the process. Like, I can't say this enough. I love, and I'm rambling, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, because you guys know body wave is my texture. I kind of almost want to braid or like pin this back in some sort of way, but then I'm gonna have to like kind of stick this down because, you know, I don't want it to look crazy. But I kind of feel like maybe I want to braid this or put some clips. I don't know. Maybe I'll do both and let you guys, you know, oh no, don't focus on her, focus on me, camera. Maybe I'll do both wigs and then let you guys, you know, comment down below and let me know which one you prefer better, the curls or this. So I'm going to style this one, which I'm not going to do much to it because I love the way the curls look, and then I'm going to put that one on and kind of sort of style it, but not really. So stay tuned for that. So I picked these up, I want to say from like Marshall's. They were like 2 separate packages, but it was just easier just for me to put everything together. But let's try putting a bunch of clips here and just seeing how that looks. It's a little crazy actually. actually doesn't look half bad. Looks a little prom-ish if you ask me, but it doesn't look half bad. I feel like I look crazy. You guys will comment down below, let me know what you think, but I just put a few clips in it. I'll take some pictures for Instagram, and then I'll put on that wig and, you know, try that out too. Probably gonna take a lot of pictures. I do take a lot of pictures. Whenever I take pictures, it's always like, it's never like a little bit. It's easily like 100 pics. Never can decide. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna take this wig off. Don't really want to because it looks really good. And I'm going to put, maybe I'll take a few more pictures. And I'm gonna put it on my mannequin head and put it back on the shelf. And put on my Terry Styles wig because, like I said, this hair, not this hair, this makeup calls for darker hair. Like it doesn't look good with the blonde. Like you guys saw it, like my face started to look pale, started to look washed out. Now this is the other unit that I had in mind to wear. This is my Terry Styles wig. Absolutely love it. I don't even know if you can get a wig this length at this price anymore. This is a 26-inch wig that I ordered because it wasn't something that she had on her site, because I'm not sure if she does custom orders at the moment, but it is, I paid $8.50 for it. I did a video on my channel on it. I'll leave that link down below so you guys can check it out, but I absolutely love it. This month actually marks 2 years. I don't know if you guys can see. This was like one of the wigs that I tinted, and I purposely tinted the lace dark because I'm like, I actually wear this, when the front I wear it on my hairline here, but at the sides I actually wear it behind my hairline, and I bring my own hairs down to create baby hairs. So I don't mind the lace on this one being a little dark. Now I know better, and for blending purposes it doesn't really look the best, but I love this wig. And this is another unit that I purchased that for me is a staple unit that I just did not want to, I didn't want to color. Like I wanted to stay in its natural color, natural curl pattern. Yeah, so I'm gonna part it. Normally I don't flat iron the roots, but if you guys recall, I had my Juicy Hair Fair hair, the wig that I had on a little bit, maybe a few minutes ago, where I didn't flat iron the roots, and then when I actually did flat iron the roots, it looked really, really natural. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it on camera so you guys can see how I achieved the flatness at the top, and then I'm just gonna put water in it because this hair really just doesn't need anything, which is the other reason why I love it. Like there was one day I went out, I was out like literally all day, and the hair still looked good. Now this started to get a little, you know, because curls and it was humid, so it did start to get a little, not even big, but just a little stiff. But I've since revamped what I put in the hair in terms of like moisture, and it's been fine ever since. But so this is still a staple unit, still a unit that I absolutely love. So I'm gonna start in the front, and I'm not gonna go too close to the lace because I ended up burning lace last time I did this. And I just thought about something. This frontal, the lace on it is really dark, and like I said, I'm not into having it this dark anymore. Maybe I'll try. Did I try fabric remover on this? I'm not sure if it was on this wig or on another wig, but maybe I'll try bleaching it, like how you would bleach like the knots, to see if that'll get it to come off. But I'm sitting here, and like when I was taking out like the curling iron or the flat iron, the curling iron cord got wrapped up, and I'm like, wouldn't it be nice to go back to, you know, not having like curling irons? I don't know if you guys have ever used like the ovens. And then it made me think like back in the day. Now you guys know I'm from Trinidad, and somewhere in the house there was an old school hot comb that needs to be heated up on the stove, and it just brought me back to that moment. So I figured I would just share that with you guys. But maybe I'll look into getting like an oven, which is like a little thing. I don't know if they technically call it an oven, but that's what I refer to it as, where it's like it's circle, and then like you have all the combs and you stick the combs inside of there. This way, like when you're curling your hair, like the cord is not in the way. Something to think about. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna go in and spray, and then I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Olaplex. I think it's a number 7. Don't quote me. I'll show you guys on camera when I actually go in and do that. But I used it in the last video. Normally I use my Matrix Biolage. But I'm like, I paid $28 for this. I need to start getting use out of it because it just sits there. Just 'cause I'm just a creature, again, a creature of habit when it comes to certain things. And the Matrix Biolage works, and it works really well. So I tend not to deviate from it. Let's see how far to the side I want this part. And I'm just doing, again, just the very roots. I probably should have put a little bit of heat protectant in this before I did this. So I actually decided I should use a little bit of heat protectant. Might make a little bit of sense. So I'm just gonna go in. I mean, I'm gonna put it all over the hair anyway. I think it's more so, I don't want to say I'm out of my element with putting heat on this hair. We are going to do one more little part. And that's part of the reason too why I don't want to straighten out the roots too much, because I don't want to lose that curl that I really, really love. All right. Let me do this right here. Alright, so that's as much as I'm going to flatten it out because I like the volume. And then I'm going to use my spray bottle and put some water in it just to get the curls that I did comb out to come back. Not much on this side, but we're just going to do just a little there. So this is the finished look. You guys will let me know which wig you think looked the best with this makeup. But that after this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.